Hi, Sizzlen Stampers. It's Shannon here with Shannon's Sizzlen Stampin' Time with you guys. So we are continuing. It's another week in our 12 weeks of Sizzlen Christmas countdown. And this week we are going to feature the super cute Handmade Wishes bundle, which you can see here includes this really cool label, punch, and an assorted set of stamps, which is great for not only Christmas, but this set will take you into New Year's and even Valentine's if you so desire. So it's got a couple of labels that decorate your label, and it's got some really cute little accenting pieces, as well as some really great sentiments. So let's get started and see what we're coming up with. So today we're going to also be using a bag. These are really nice, oval handled. They are a raised, striped, embossed texture. So hopefully you can see that. Let me get it right up there in the camera, angle it. Hopefully you can see that striping. It's really predominant and nice and deep. So we're going to be creating a bag plus, I'm going to call it. So I am featuring, because I didn't want to get out my whole stack up here on my desk, I'm just going to show you in the back of the mini catalog. This is the Hostess Designer Series paper pack called Celebrate Everything. It is 12 by 12 sheets. There are 48 sheets for each of 12 different double-sided designs. And you can see it's just really bright and cheerful. And then a lot of the designs are strictly black and white, which also is great. You can add color to those. They're a great grounding paper for backgrounds, etc. But all these cute little varieties. So that is $18 of host dollars. So if you have a party or you order enough product for yourself, you can choose that as an item. Just let me know. If you order with my regular host code link and you're ordering that much, please start letting me know. I want to reward you, make sure that you're getting some host benefits as well. All right, with that said, I'm featuring one other item, and that is a set of dies. This is the mini pocket envelope dies. This is the main die that I'm going to be using today. It's the actual one that makes the pocket. And this pocket does require you to use our full-size cut and emboss machine. So to save time and to not have the big machine up on my desk while we're filming, I've gone ahead and cut it out. And this is just one of the super cute designs for that, from that host paper. Now, when you cut it, it is already scored. So everything comes pre-scored for you. So you're just going to follow along. Make sure you're folding at all of the integral parts. This little flap up here, you do not necessarily have to fold. And some of the folding is subjective, meaning if you want it to be more full and dimensionalized, or if you want it to be flat, it kind of depends on how you might fold it. Also, I like to fold my flaps in so that I don't end up with a pocket line showing. And so just to show you how I like to do that, normally, my little silicone mat is not here, so let me just grab a piece of cellophane envelope. Our silicone mats are perfect for this very purpose. And I wasn't even thinking about that when I started to film today, and mine is not sitting here. So to use the seal, it's wider than the little edging, okay? But if you lay it on your silicone mat or this cellophane, the silicone mat is great because it's reusable, so you're not wasting. You can clean it up and go on. But putting that underneath allows me to get the seal on nice how I want it and not have the excess overlap on my paper. So now I can just bring this over and just seal it down. And then bring this flap in all the way and fold it and give it a nice crease. If you've got your bone folder handy, that's great. So now we have this cute little pocket. This pocket is perfect. I'm going to take the sides and kind of poke it up a little bit to give it a little bit more room in there. And if you are going to put something in there very big or weighty, you might prefer to use our double-sided tear tape to create that pocket for yourself. Again, using your silicone mat or cellophane underneath of it so that you can get a nice, crisp, skinny little edge of adhesive. All right, this is a perfect item, and you can put whatever little candies, etc. you might have. So I'm just looking in my little stash right now and to see if I can see what kind of candies. I might not have any real candies. Oh, here we go. So one, like a Ghirardelli chocolate will fit in there perfectly. You could put a gift card in there as well. I'm going to put this little Kit Kat. The color of it is similar and close enough, I suppose, that I will go with that. All right, so that, just think about that. That's going to be one piece of it. So we're going to set that aside for just a moment, and we're going to do a little bit more fun. So we're going to come in with our polished pink ink and polished pink paper, and we are going to stamp the outline, the one that creates the outline for the punch. Gotta be so careful to not lose these little tiny, some of the stamps in this set are very, very tiny, and you will not want to lose them. I have had that happen to me before where I've lost a little tiny set. Fortunately, one of my customers had great vision one evening at my class and found the little tiny, they were little eyes from a chick set that we used to have. And she managed to see them. I was so happy because it's a favorite set. I've kept it even though it's retired, which if you know me, you know that that's not something I frequently do. So we're going to come up to our polished pink and we're going to just stamp our label right there in the same polished pink. Now we're going to pick up and we're going to decide, what do we think that we want this to say? And I am thinking it's going to say handmade with love. So gotta grab with love. Oh, actually I want handmade for you. I was looking for the for you. The with love would be great, but I just didn't want it to go seem too Valentine's-y. So I really want to use the handmade for you. So we're going to put those on. And again, with this photopolymer, you can see exactly how to line them up, and you can create the phrasing right there for yourself. And I'm going to turn it because I want it to have the diamond fill, not a square. But again, that's just subjective. You can do it however you want. And I now have polished pink ink all on me. Good thing it's a color I like. All right, so now we are going to set that aside for a moment. I'm going to go ahead and punch. Well, I'm going to snip this out, and then we're going to punch it using the coordinating label punch. And the label is designed to kind of set up and do it at the diagonal. So let me get it slid in here, but sometimes you have to kind of work that. So it might mean trimming your paper down so that you can get it to fit in there correctly. That is why often I prefer to do my punches first and then come back in and stamp. But sometimes it just depends on my day and my ability. So I have a little tiny piece of paper of the cardstock that is hanging out from here and one here. So it's allowing me to just barely hold that. And we've got cute little, pretty close on the punching label to go there to coordinate back in. All right, so we are going to take a little scrap of our white. Let me grab that. And we are going to come in with our crushed curry. And in this set, there is the cutest ever little gingerbread person. And we're going to just ink him up with crushed curry. And we're going to put him down right there. And if you don't like to fussy cut, or you don't want to fussy cut him out, another thing that you could use is just to punch him out with a 1-inch circle. You could leave him in a square and just trim it tight. Let me show you what that would look like. Okay, so you could do it like that. And I think actually I'll show that too, just leaving it like that. So then, because I'm going to put it on there, all right, so I'm going to put a little bit of adhesive on the back of my gingerbread man. I'm going to line him up and put him with a little small skinny frame, and we will cut him on out. Okay. And now we're going to add him to our tag with a dimensional. So this side is where I'm not quite as even on the bottom. So I'm just going to put my little gingerbread off-sided there, and he'll help cover up that little stamping thing. It's not really an error, but you know. Okay. And the last step we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and poke a hole up here. You might be saying why, because we've got this little pocket already. Okay. So this is going to be a double tag. We're going to put a hole right in that. So the next thing we're going to do is we are going to go ahead and adhere our tag on. And I've already, I already forgot. Stop. We need a little bit of twine. So we're gonna take some of that Parakeet Party Baker's twine. You guys got to have this pack of Baker's twine. It's all the new in colors, and it's just stunning. And so many of them work well for the holiday season. You have the Parakeet Party, which we're using on this Poppy Parade, which is in the red family. A Starry Sky or Starry Night. It's a deep, wonderful blue. And a turquoise, the Tahitian Tide. And then we finish off with Orchid Oasis. So a lot of this. I've just done the Lark's Knot there. And I'm going to go ahead and layer that on. And then I'm going to come back in and tie a little bow. And what I like about doing the Lark's Knot before the bow on this is it will let the bow kind of angle. So instead of it being straight on necessarily on your tag, you can pull it off sides. So I just like that for a little difference. Let me go ahead and close my crushed curry ink. We'll set that there. All right. Now we are ready. And quite simply, you guys, this is all that we're going to do to the bag. This bag is the perfect size for slipper socks, candies. If you're giving it to someone who makes cards, it's a perfect house to include several adhesives, like the green glue will fit in there. I'm going to lay them like this so you could see. You can put a spool of the tear tape in there. You could put a seal original and a refill in there. So lots of things will work for adhesives if you want to gift some adhesives, but it is great. A pair of cute little slipper socks will fit in there. Some other little stocking stuffers like bath goodies, a bath sachet, a bath tea soak. There are lots of things that will fit perfectly in this bag. Jewelry. So the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to bring and let our little tag hang. We want it to hang right over here because we're going to use the handle as our attachment piece. So we're going to come in with our iridescent trim for this. We are simply going to start out by running one end through that top little hole in our tag. If you struggle getting that through, grab your pick tool. It's perfect to use for that. And then it depends. Do you want to just come through one handle, or like I like to do, go through both handles so that it's less for someone to peek in there. Okay. And just as another little thing, you can take our Designer Series paper and use it similar to a tissue paper. It's a little thicker than tissue paper, but you can put it in there or cut it at angles. Or again, if you're a Paper Pumpkin subscriber, save that tissue paper, the beautiful pull parties, and certain months we get different colors. We recently had one that was in a crushed curry color, so that would have been beautiful. All right, so I've got my parakeet party there. And now I'm going to come in with this giant big bow of iridescent trim. And there you have it. Super cute. Double tag. Oh, I forgot to put my little candy as a bonus gift into the little bag. You can slide your tag and have it hold wherever you want. And there it is. And I like that this one has the really long string hanging down, and we've got a shorter string up here. So super cute. And this still allows me to write someone's name above it and my name or my initials right there. If you want to jazz it up even further, I think that using these are the adhesive back sequins and gems, and they are in similar colors that we're using on this project. Oops. So I think, adding a little bit of bling, these little backers. Backings of these sometimes come off very easily, but if you're careful, you can still utilize them. Okay, so you could add a little sequin business on it. And even maybe you're going to put a little sequin, maybe somewhere up in here. Okay. All right. So there is our finished little bag using the Handmade for You bundle with the punch and the stamp set. This is, again, that cute, really bright Designer Series paper, which I love against the crisp whiteness of the striped embossed gift bag. Wonderful for all your small gift giving. All right, I hope you've enjoyed this week. Do not forget, we are on a push to get my subscribers up. And how I want to reward you for that is simply subscribe to my YouTube channel. Follow me on my Facebook business page, but subscribe to my YouTube channel. And once you have done so, send me an email to let me know. All people that email will be entered. So once I hit 75 subscribers, some lucky winner will win $75 of Stampin' Up! Product of your choice. And that'll be like a Christmas gift to you. So feel free to share my page and have your friends and family subscribe as well. Until next time, have a fun holiday season. Bye-bye.
On the first day of Christmas, my true love sent to